They said there was a city hidden beyond the endless Sahara, a place so rich that books were worth more than gold, a place so mysterious that travelers crossed deadly deserts searching for it, and many never returned alive. Because the world's greatest secrets are often buried in the places people mistake for ruins. In the western heart of Africa lies Timbuktu, a silent, dusty city that today looks forgotten by time. But centuries ago, it was one of the richest, most powerful, and most intellectual cities on Earth. Located in the northern region of Mali, near the Niger River and the southern edge of the Great Sahara Desert, Timbuktu became a vital center of trade for centuries. Camel caravans traveled across the burning desert, carrying salt, gold, cloth, and priceless treasures from North Africa. In those days, salt was sometimes valued as highly as gold itself. Historical records suggest that Timbuktu was founded around 1100 AD by the Tuareg tribes. At first, it was only a seasonal stop for caravans crossing the desert, but by the 13th century, it had transformed into one of the most important trading hubs in West Africa. The city later became part of the mighty Mali Empire. In 1324, the legendary king Mansa Musa made his historical pilgrimage to Mecca. He carried so much gold with him that historians say Egypt's economy was affected for years afterward. During this golden era, Timbuktu flourished like never before. In 1327, the magnificent Jingaribur Mosque was built, designed by the Andalusian architect Abu Ishaq al-Sahili. By the 15th and 16th centuries, Timbuktu had reached the peak of its intellectual glory. Its population is believed to have ranged between 70,000 and 100,000 people, with thousands of students traveling there to study. The city was home to many ethnic groups, including the Tuareg, Songhai, Arabs, Mande, and Fulani peoples. Its society revolved around trade, Islamic scholarship, and education. Judges, scholars, and merchants formed the most powerful classes of the city. Remarkably, women also participated in business and property ownership, something considered highly progressive for that era. Timbuktu's libraries and schools became famous across Africa and the Islamic world. The legendary Sankore Madrasah emerged as one of the greatest learning centers of its time, where astronomy, mathematics, medicine, geography, philosophy, and Islamic law were taught. Historians estimate that more than 700,000 rare manuscripts once existed in the city. That is why people used to say, in Timbuktu, the trade of books is more profitable than the trade of gold. Later, the city came under the control of the Songhai Empire, but in 1591, disaster struck. The Moroccan Sultan Ahmad al-Mansur invaded Timbuktu and the Songhai Empire to seize its wealth. In the Battle of Tondabi, Moroccan forces used gunpowder and firearms to crush the Songhai army. After the invasion, Timbuktu's political and intellectual power slowly began to fade.
Many scholars were killed or exiled, and countless educational centers were destroyed. By the 19th century, Europeans viewed Timbuktu as a mythical city of gold. Explorers risked their lives crossing the Sahara to find it, and many died trying. Finally, in 1828, the French explorer René Caillet reached the city. But instead of a golden paradise, he found mud-built homes, silent streets, and a city drowning in decline. In 1893, French colonial forces captured Timbuktu, making it part of the French colonial empire. Later, after Mali gained independence in 1960, Timbuktu officially became part of the modern nation of Mali. Then came another tragedy in 2012. Extremist groups linked to Ansar Dine and Al-Qaeda seized control of Timbuktu. They declared ancient shrines, tombs, and historic monuments un-Islamic and began destroying them. According to UNESCO, several historic mausoleums and ancient structures suffered severe damage. The world feared that hundreds of thousands of priceless manuscripts would be burned forever. But then something extraordinary happened.
Ordinary citizens, librarians, and local youths carried out a secret rescue mission under the cover of darkness. They hid ancient manuscripts inside wooden chests and smuggled them out of the city through hidden routes. More than 350,000 manuscripts were saved from destruction.
Today, Timbuktu's population is around 55,000. It is no longer the world's greatest center of learning, but beneath its sands still lies the memory of a time when, in the middle of the desert, there stood a city where people did not come to collect gold. They came to collect knowledge. Would you ever visit a city where every street hides stories buried for centuries? Let me know in the comments.